It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Sunday, the 10th of September. I'm Michael Groff. Heavy rain prompting some flash flood warnings yesterday in far western Arizona and southeast California along the Colorado River. But here in the valley, just a cloudy, muggy day. Highs stayed below 100 degrees for the second straight day. Now today, warmer weather, mostly sunny skies, and moisture decreasing as drier air slowly filters in. And is this the end of the summer monsoon for 2017? We'll talk about that, plus an update on Hurricane Irma, still making all the headlines in the weather world. Here at 9:10 a.m., we look outside to see mostly clear skies in the valley, 90 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point still up there at 65, relative humidity 43%. The winds are light and the barometer is steady. Temperatures around the area this morning near 90 already here in Phoenix at Sky Harbor Airport, 80s elsewhere. On the water vapor satellite, an upper low off the Southern California coast that's been responsible for bringing moisture in here the last few days. The upper winds beginning to turn southwesterly with time, though, so drier air will filter in. And of course, there's Irma across southwest Florida. On the watch warning map, wildfires continue across the Pacific Northwest, numerous advisories related to that. In the southeast, it's all about Irma, with much of Florida under hurricane warnings, storm surge warnings, tornado watches for central and south Florida, flood watches in many of those places. And tropical storm warnings extend further north into parts of eastern Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas. And tropical storm watches extend away from those locations. On the convective outlook, we've got an enhanced risk of severe storms from around Fort Lauderdale up to Daytona Beach, the standard risk for much of the Florida Peninsula, with a marginal risk from Tampa Bay through southeast Georgia. All right, let's check the tropics. We've got three areas of note here. First of all, there's a disturbance just to the southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. That is expected, at least it's got a medium chance to develop in coming days. About a 60% chance in the next 5 days. If it does develop, it would get the name Lee, but it would also likely be moving to the northwest, gaining latitude and not affecting land. There's Jose, which is expected to loop around out here in the Atlantic for quite some time. It's going to just be hanging around, not really going to go anywhere too far, too fast. And then Irma. It has passed through the Keys this morning, now heading into southwest Florida. Naples, Fort Myers, up toward Tampa Bay tonight, where it will be down to a Category 3 at that point, but don't let your guard down with that. Category 3 will still do significant property damage. Lots of trees, power lines down, roof damage, some structural damage to homes is likely as a result of that. And then it weakens considerably as it heads up toward Tallahassee tomorrow, down to a Category 1, and then a tropical storm as it enters Georgia and Alabama. These are maximum wind gusts tonight across central Florida from 8 p.m. this evening through 2 a.m. tomorrow, coming off the European. And this is just awful news from Sarasota up through Hillsborough, Pinellas County, Pasco County, Hernando, DeSoto counties, Polk, all of those locations. Anywhere in there, you're going to see wind gusts in excess of 100 to 125 miles per hour tonight. These are not sustained winds, but these are wind gusts possible in that 6-hour period. And even after this time, we're going to see some very strong winds. So again, it's the storm surge, the flooding from that, the very heavy rain, and then these strong damaging winds and a few tornadoes will be the big risks later tonight. All right, let's talk about our weather in more detail. To do that, we'll check the deterministic models, and here's the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. Upper level low off the Southern California coast, high pressure building in from the east, the flow aloft gradually turning to the southwest. That's going to bring in drier air. Mostly sunny skies, a slight chance of a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm here in the valley, but I mean, it is a slight chance, 10%. Most of us aren't going to see anything at all. Even the mountains won't see too many storms today. Highs 98 to 102 tonight. A slight chance of an evening storm, otherwise mostly clear. Lows mostly upper 70s to mid 80s. Tomorrow, sunny, drier, lower humidity coming in. Highs 100 to 103. Will be 102 to 105 on Tuesday with mostly sunny skies. 100 to 103 on Wednesday. Skies remain sunny. Then on Thursday, look at what we have brewing down here, south of the Baja. Another tropical system. Now, for us, we'll be mostly sunny on Thursday. Highs a bit cooler as troughing passes by to the north. Upper 90s. And lows are going to get much more pleasant with that drier air. We'll be down in the 60s in some valley locations. Friday, we've got a hurricane down there by Cabo San Lucas, according to the GFS. And this has been well advertised. The European is somewhat on board with this, although it has the system a little further to the south at this point. But still, a tropical system appears likely down here, and some moisture may start to get pulled north towards southeast Arizona. So we'll watch for that. And then by Saturday, it's got this tropical system moving into northwest Mexico, just south of our border. And the OZ GFS actually had this system, a tropical system, moving into southern Arizona last night. It's very interesting. Don't think that's going to happen, but one thing is very clear. The GFS is a bit faster at advecting moisture in here. The Euro is slower, but may ultimately be wetter. Still, we'll have to put the idea of at least a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms coming in here by next weekend. But a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things can change between now and then. Let's go to a week from today. This is Sunday, the 17th of September. This run of the GFS shows that tropical system, the remnant circulation now over eastern Arizona or western New Mexico. We'd be on the dry side, so likely not going to see a whole lot of precipitation if that verifies. But boy, there's just a lot that can change between now and then. Here's Monday the 18th. Looks like temperatures still below normal and drier air would be coming in. And here's the end of the forecast period. This is Tuesday the 19th of September. And flat ridging across northern Mexico, another trough coming into the Pacific Northwest. And this definitely looks like the transition from our summer monsoon pattern to the early fall semi-dry season that we have from about mid-late September through much of October into early November. All right, temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS ensemble. Look at that. Highs getting below the century mark by about Friday and maybe staying there. I'm not ready to count the 100-degree temperatures out just yet, but as we will see some more, I think even beyond next Friday. But the trend clearly is temps going down, and that's always a good thing around here. And that does it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. Thanks as always so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. Have a great Sunday.